Brownsville miniseries. This is a mini documentary based on the city of Brownsville, Charro City, sister city of Matamoros, across the border into Mexico from Texas. On the border by the sea, with its rich history and one of many, Battle of Palo Alto, the significant battle that took place between Mexican forces and American forces back in 1846. This here is a map of that location. We have Resaca del Palma, another significant site, and of course Palo Alto. It was a battle between the United States General Zachary Taylor and the Mexican General Arista. And there you see, with cannons like these, casualties were imminent, but battle necessary. The city at the border, Brownsville, has been prosperous, slowly growing over the last 20 years. It is a city of populated 182,000. This is the Brownsville Matamoros Bridge, the first bridge between Mexico and Texas, also known as the Old Bridge. As you can see, the border is right there, one of three in the city of Brownsville. The original border crossing was here. As it is a Monday, traffic is slow, but ongoing. You can see the border wall right here, and right across, Matamoros. Brownsville, Texas was originally founded as a Fort Texas, renamed Fort Brown after a soldier who was killed by Mexican forces. These are sacred grounds. As the site is now abandoned, it is still marked by this placard right here with historic significance of the fort built by General Taylor's troops. It will mark the future site for the city of Brownsville, Texas. Not far after I took this video, I will stop by Border Patrol. But we'll get to that later. Brownsville's founder, Charles Stillman, his famous home, and a historic site still standing today. I walk around the house. I picture the people living here in the 19th century. Bronzeville's founders, Bronzeville's creators. A modest home. We are in the heart of Bronzeville, the downtown area, full of historic buildings and history. It is now a museum. During this mini-series, feel free to pause at any of the historic markers and read over them, for it will show you the significance of each of these sites of the Bronzeville history scene. Right here I get a view of the garden, the Stillman home. Original wall right here. As you can see, a well for water. Very antique. We stop at the Bronzeville City Cemetery, one of the oldest in the valley. It is a burial site for much of Bronzeville's historical ancestry. Famous Frank Iturria is buried here. He was a rich landowner, one of Bronzeville's finest, that helped establish land and one of the biggest ranches here in Texas. As you will see, I will be walking over numerous grave sites. Feel free to pause the video and read over the small descriptions. It's quiet here. Peaceful. There's war veterans here. As you can see, a lot of United States flags flown over the graves. It's very clean. Like I said, that's a mini-series of Bronzeville. You learn about some of the sites, historic sites I'll be talking about. Reason why I'm here in the cemetery is because a lot of Bronzeville's founders and important people are buried here. Here's another one. Samuel W. Brooks. In this video, some of the important sites I show you that are shown here are not limited to the various other sites, but I feel these are very important. Charles Stillman home, he was the founder of Bronzeville. The cemetery has an abundance of ancestry buried there. The Matamoros Brownsville Matamoros Bridge as the original bridge that was created a long time ago. Fort Brown, the famous fort created by Zachary Taylor when the Mexican-American War was going on. Palo Alto Battlefield, one of many battles, and very important. Brownsville is a beautiful city, and its culture, tradition, and especially its history